Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be looking at Wicked City. This is a full recap, and you're gonna wanna pay close attention. Things get weird, really fast. The movie opens on a cloud-covered city, before we get introduced to a monologue, which is definitely not foreshadowing anything. We cut to a busy bar, and a very scary-looking woman fixing her makeup in the bathroom. She leaves a torn hand in the bathroom, before stepping outside. She goes outside with a man named Taki. The two head to the girl's apartment, having their share of fun along the way. In a scene I can't believe isn't hentai, the two have sex. Right after they have sex, the woman turns into some kind of demon, grabbing onto the man and trying to tear him apart in one of the most terrifying scenes I've ever witnessed. Even her vagina as well. I'll let the video speak for itself. The demon leaves the room, leaving the man to regret every single one of his decisions as we cut to the opening credits. We cut to him in an office where he tells his boss about his experience and that it shouldn't have happened because of a treaty. Apparently, Taki has chosen to maintain the peace while this treaty is renewed tomorrow, by guarding a VIP. This is his job, he's a blackguard. His boss tells him that he has a partner this time. Taki tells us that there is a black world where monsters like the woman we saw before come from. There's a contract between the two worlds, the one that's going to get renewed. Taki heads over to the airport to pick up his new partner, when he gets ambushed by two monsters in suits. Taki holds his own for a while, before shooting one of the men. He gets captured by the second man, before he gets saved by his new partner, Maki. The two banter for a little while, before heading off to pick up their target. The two wait at the airport for him to land, moments before it blows up in the sky. They think their charge is dead, but they find him standing next to them on the railing, eating a bag of popcorn. The two drive him in the car, and the man is more than a little handsy, let's put it that way. Well, yeah, he's a bit of a pervert, but the two just have to put up with him for a day. I'm sure it'll turn out fine, right? They drive over to a hotel before showing him inside. It's a secured facility, and they're the only people in the hotel. The man is more than a little annoyed that he can't go to some suspicious establishments, and he throws a tantrum. They reiterate that this is the safest place for him, and he finally does relent sorta. Taki steps outside to clear his head, before sitting down and playing a game of chess with the manager. The manager is more than a little interested in Taki's relationship status, before asking him if he likes his actual job. Taki has his doubts, but he goes along with it. A few hours later, the hotel gets attacked by a humanoid monster. One of their screams almost tears the manager apart. Maki stands guard at the door, before revealing that he knows her. His name is Jin, and he calls her a traitor before he effortlessly beats her. He pins her to the bed and things get uncomfortable really quickly. Downstairs, Taki finally wakes up from the small crater he'd landed in. The manager is still alive, minus an arm. Taki slowly picks himself up and heads upstairs, where Maki finally manages to restrain Jin just long enough for Taki to shoot him with his gun. Jin walks away to check in on the old man, who broke out through the window. The old man is unsurprisingly, in a very, very seedy brothel. This movie has more sex scenes than most hentai, and we cut to yet another one. Well, maybe post-nut clarity will make him more tolerable after this? The woman is one of the radicals after him, and Taki comes in just fast enough to save him well, mostly save him, since she's half absorbed him. Yes, this movie is weird. Taki pulls him out and Maki kills the woman. They decide to take him to a hospital before they get trapped in some kind of strange, red space. The old man has a seizure, a parasite comes out, and infects Maki. It breaks through her body, in what must be the inspiration for countless hentai. She buys enough time for Taki to take the old man and drive away, leaving Maki to her fate. Taki screams into the distance and drives off, escaping. Taki monologues some more about how someone from the other side managed to save him, and how he still has a long way to go. He takes the old man to some kind of strange hospital, and he gets put into some kind of healing pod. The doctor there reassures them that the security here is better, which makes you wonder why they didn't come here to begin with. That is before this place gets surrounded too. Taki runs outside, as he and the staff watch thin pin pricks of light attack the barrier. A large shadow starts to loom over the place, before showing them all visions of Maki being assaulted. Well, apparently she's still alive, but this movie only gets stranger and stranger. A voice asks Taki to come and save her if he can. The old man, now conscious, tells her that it's an obvious trap. He tells her that Taki is not worth his own life in the treaty, and urges him to stay for the treaty. Taki just looks at him once, and we all see where this is going. He makes his decision and gets in the car. The voice guides Taki to the most ominous looking abandoned building ever. He walks inside, getting closer and closer to Maki. He gets confronted by the owner of the voice, who apparently has a woman find out his abilities as a man. She looks at him once and she entranced, and once again, we all know where this is going. Taki seems like he's fallen for it, but at the last minute, he shoots her with his gun as 3 people jump to ambush him. Taki manages to kill almost everyone there, before rescuing Maki. Their leader is stronger than the rest, and he has the bladed shoulders to prove it. He somehow absorbs his dead subordinates, getting even stronger. Taki fires at him, but the bullets bounce off him. He then stabs Taki in the chest. Just as he's about to finish Taki off, someone intervenes to save him. Taki walks over to Maki, who slowly regains consciousness. Maki is more than a little surprised that Taki came to save her, but she's his partner, after all. Maki tells him that the man who kidnapped her was one of her former lovers, who wasn't too happy when she became a blackguard. The two slowly manage to get up, before driving back to the hospital. Maki gets some clothes on the way. They arrive at the hospital, where their superiors start to chew Taki out for abandoning his charge. Their superior throws them off this mission, and the old man is only happy to see them go. Taki doesn't exactly mind, and he walks away without saying a word. We then cut to the man that kidnapped Maki, his body regenerating. He tells his subordinate to go out and do her mission while he recovers. Taki and Maki drive off as romantic music plays. Maki feels guilty, but Taki reassures her that he just did what he wanted to. The two look behind them, seeing the old man there. Taki doesn't exactly want to deal with him now that he's been fired. Taki, resigned, says he's going to take him back to the hospital. On the way there, their car gets ambushed by several webs that start covering the car, making it crash. The two wake up in the wreckage of the car, confronting the Spider-Woman from the start of the movie. She covers Taki in webs, and Maki tries to get in the way, before getting stabbed. She starts to slash at the pair over and over again, before a bolt of lightning strikes her, blasting a hole through her. Taki and Maki are in terrible condition, strung up together. We see them floating through a vision, holding each other. The two start to make love, in a twist that surprises absolutely no one. When it finally ends, Taki wonders if he is in some kind of dream. Taki wonders how it's even possible that the two are still alive, and they realize that they're in a church, not in a dream at all. Maki feels something, and Taki pulls out his gun. Where was he keeping it? The door opens and the old man slowly walks inside. Tentacles break out from a statue, and the old man stands to confront them. He tells them to go to the peace treaty, because he's the one who's actually supposed to sign it. In an actual twist, he was the one who was supposed to protect them, not the other way around. He more than proves it too. Apparently, Taki and Maki are a rare pair who are capable of having a child, while most people from the two worlds can't have offspring. The old man confronts the main villain on the roof of the church. Just as he's about to lose, Taki jumps up to rescue him, before getting trapped too. The old man manages to break out, before electrocuting the monster and taking one of his legs. It doesn't take long after that for him to beat him by literally impaling his head on a cross. He starts to regenerate all over again. The old man stares him down, as Maki readies up her own attack. Maki manages to slash both him and the floor between him straight in half, apparently vaporizing him. Lights start to rain down on the church. Apparently her new strength is proof of her pregnancy. The old man tells them that all of this is pointless if the two don't have a genuine bond between them. He apologizes for his actions, admitting that he was behind everything that had happened. Taki admits that he doesn't love Maki, but that maybe someday he could. The old man leads them to the ceremony as church bells ring. We get a shot of the two of them heading into the light, as Taki monologues about finally finding something worth predicting. We cut to sometime in the future, where Taki is once again a blackguard. He fires a bullet, and the movie ends. This was definitely one of the strangest movies I've ever seen, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below.